Well, hello there. Welcome to my channel. I'm the host, and let's get right into the story. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there was a little train that had a big problem. He was supposed to take a very important shipment of cheese to the king. But he couldn't figure out how to get the heavy load up the steep hill at the end of his route. But just when they thought they had made it, the train's brakes failed and they started to slide back down the hill. That way we won't have to work so hard. For the tugboat, the king offered him a shiny new coat of paint and a place to keep his boat in the castle's dry dock. From that day on, the little train and the tugboat became the best of friends. They lived happily ever after, and they continued to help each other out whenever they could. And that is the story of how the little train and the tugboat solved a big problem together. The tugboat loved the idea. So while the train held out as much cargo as he could, the tugboat used his crane to lift the rest. With the weight off the wheels, the little train was able to chug up the hill with ease. "Wow," said the tugboat. "You were right, little train. That was a great idea." The little train beamed with pride. He couldn't wait to tell the king about their amazing adventure. "Oh, no," cried the little train. "Now we'll never make it." But the tugboat quickly came up with a plan. "Hold out your cargo, little train," he shouted. "I have an idea." The little train didn't know what the tugboat was thinking, but he held out his cargo anyway. The tugboat then attached his tow line to the cargo instead of the train. Then he pulled with all his strength, stopping the train from sliding any further. "Good thing I thought of that," said the tugboat. "Sometimes you need to think outside the box to solve problems," he added with a smile. He tried and he tried, but no matter how much effort he put forth, he just couldn't get the train up the hill. And the longer he struggled, the more worried he became. "What if the king finds out that I can't deliver his cheese?" he thought. "What if he has me put in the junkyard?" The thought of being scrapped made the little train shudder. "Oh dear, what will I do?" Just then, the little train looked up and saw a large, friendly-looking tugboat approaching. "Excuse me, Mr. Tugboat," said the little train. "Would you mind helping me? I'm trying to get this really heavy load up the hill, but I just can't seem to make it." The tugboat was happy to help. So after he attached his strong tow line to the little train, he started to pull with all his might. "Come on, little train, you can do it," he shouted. "Just keep moving forward." "Thank you, Mr. Tugboat," said the little train. "I don't know if I can. This load is just too heavy." But the tugboat kept encouraging the little train to keep moving forward. Slowly but surely, they began to make progress. And soon they were almost at the top of the hill. Then the little train had an idea himself. "Why do you want we take the weight off the wheels by putting some of the cargo off the ground?" When they finally reached the castle, the king was so grateful for the safe delivery of the cheese that he gave the little train a huge reward. The end.